Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having to...
You're a goddamn menace!
Continue to respond, Ken.
Goddamn maniac! And at the next junction, you shut the trap.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away!
All right, I give up. That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
I'm Super Antonio. And we're live. Greetings, friends. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're ready for the next week. You should be okay. I mean, it's the end of the month. You'll probably get paid tomorrow. Payday is always a nice time. And you should look forward to Mondays. Why, you may ask? Because you had a lot of money going out this weekend. You spend money on the weekend, and then Monday is your day to make it all back up, to get back in the black. Back in black, quote AC/DC. So reframe how you think of Mondays. Yes, you have to go back to work, but at least you start making money again. And because we live in backwards world here at Super Antonio Land, your work week is starting and my work week is ending because this is the last stream of the week. We stream all weekend, Friday through Sunday, and then we go back to our regularly scheduled programming, which means random shorts and the odd video here and there. What's that about? So we're doing LA Noire again on Sunday. We're finishing LA Noire. I think we have like 2 or 3 cases left. This case is interesting because it introduces a new character, Jack Kelso, an insurance investigator and an old army buddy of Cole Phelps. And I suspect, I mean, it's like a Rockstar pattern to have 2 or 3 playable characters. But I suspect if they were going to do an LA Noire Part 2, we would have followed Jack Kelso. And Serena's here. Everybody say hi to Serena. Serena says, "Hi, Antonio. Sorry I haven't been here. I've been watching and support you and miss you all." And Serena says, "Hi, Sadie. Miss you too. Beautiful girl." Sadie misses you, Serena, and hopes you're well. She ran away, but she drank a bunch of water, and she came right back. So she was thirsty from all the talking she had to do. What's that about? Telling everyone to like and subscribe. Sunday. So we're Sunday. There is very little trivia on this case in the LA Noire Wiki. The 3 characters that appeared in the story behind the newspaper at furniture store Rames Removals, like Don Carraway, Garfield Henderson, and Walter Tyler, are in this case and the next. So that's about all we got in terms of trivia. Playing as Jack Kelso, he's an insurance investigator, which is a very, it's a classic film noir character trope. One of my favorite film noir movies, Double Indemnity, features an insurance investigator. Basically, they're just private detectives, but they work for an insurance company. Miko Herbtile says, hello, Super Antonio. Sadie, Mods, and everyone. And also, hey, Serena. And Serena says, Sadie ran away, but glad she's back. Yes, she's always back. She's always going to want to see you. Serena, we're starting earlier. It's tea time for you. And Marco, you remember Marco was here last week or yesterday, and I believe the day before. So he said hi. He specifically said to you hello and to give you a big hug. So you got a hug coming from Marco. He's either in Croatia or Greece. I can't keep track. He's an international man of mystery. I like the 6 o'clock streams, or 6 o'clock my time, in Saint Denis, in the great state of Lemoyne. So I think we're going to do that from now on. We're going to switch to 6.
One final question.
The current schedule is Friday is Free Roam Fridays, where we free roam with Arthur in Chapter 2. And then Saturday we're finishing up the commentary. Next Saturday is basically the last missions of Chapter 6. And then Sunday we're doing L.A. Noire. Then we're going to switch to The Last of Us Part 1 and Batman Arkham Knight. I'm Batman. Everybody loves Batman. So I think that'll do really well on Sundays. So that's the new schedule. Have you played Batman Arkham Knight, Serena? I know you played a Batman. Look at that little sway she does.
In his office, Jack, upstairs.
Little bit of a swish. And note all the loud plaids that were very popular in this time period, in this decade. That's one of the reasons why I'm wearing this jacket, my Brioni. But it's a very subtle plaid. Let's see if I can show you. See, this is called the Glen plaid. But I want a louder plaid, or a wider one, kind of like Cole's wearing. Basically because of Hannibal. I've been watching Hannibal with Mads Mikkelsen. He's my favorite Hannibal. I highly recommend the show, Serena. If you haven't seen it, there are 3 seasons. And I love how he dresses, and he wears a lot of these plaids, these like Jimmy Brooks, just loud red and black plaid suits. But he looks very elegant, and so I want to get a jacket. And so his look is a loud plaid, but very elegant and understated. It's not garish, with a vest and a collar with a wide spread and a very wide, beautifully opulent silk tie and an interesting pattern. So I'm going to recreate that look.
She's a jazz musician.
But first we need to get the jacket. It's called Hannibal, Serena, but it's based on Hannibal Lecter. You've heard of Hannibal Lecter, of course, Silence of the Lambs. If you have your phone out, look at it. Look for it right now. Just Google Hannibal TV show, and you will find it. It came out 2010-ish, I believe, 2013. The show's kind of old, but it's available on Amazon Prime. I'm sure you can find it streaming somewhere. But I want to get it on Blu-ray. Mama One is here, and also Papa One. Mama One says, "Hey family," and Papa One says, "Hey gang," and Serena says, "Hi Mama," and "Hi Papa One." Oh, I had some Shooty Bang trivia for you.
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack.
Mama One and Papa One.
You know I have the greatest confidence.
And Let's see.
Thanks, Mr.
I was watching Hannibal tonight, and one of my favorite characters, Freddie Lowndes, who's a female in this series, a redhead. She pulls a she's investigating a cancellation scene, and she pulls a shooty bang out of her purse, and it's a Derringer. I mean, it's a full-on modern-looking Derringer. 2 shots, you know, over and under. But it looked like it took a larger caliber, and I looked it up because, you know, there's a lot of shooty bang aficionados online. So all I had to look up, all I had to Google was Hannibal TV Freddie Lowndes shooty bang, and it gave me the make and model. It's a Bonds Arms Derringer. I don't know if you've heard of those guys. It's a Texas company, I believe, but and they're remarkably cheap. They're like less than $500. Only 2 shots. Excellent. I think would be excellent personal defense for a lady. 2 shots, make them count. But you know, it's a purse gun. But it was very stylish, and just a really. It was an appropriate choice for the character. It just showed the detail and the verisimilitude. I mean, it was exactly the kind of gun that she would carry if you've been following the series. Oops, sorry, algorithm. I didn't mean to say that word that rhymes with bun. But L.A. Noire almost immediately gets demonetized anyway, so. What can you do? Peter Walsdorf is here and says, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Was with my girlfriend today. Well done, Peter. And Serena says, I'm okay, Mama. Still recovering, getting there. Glad to be there with you all. Missed you all. And Serena says, hi, Peter. And Miko says, hey, Peter. And Peter Walsdorf says, hi, Star Hearts. And Peter says, hi to Mama 1 and Papa 1. And Cole is really enjoying his driving in Los Angeles. In Arkham Knight, we get to drive the Batmobile. So we're, and it's kind of a Tumbler-looking Batmobile. So I'm just warning you that that Bruce might have some trouble negotiating the streets of Gotham because his parents are dead and he's really angry about it. I have to laugh because if I did not laugh, I would cry. Peter Walsdorf says, hey, Miko. Greetings, Miko. Were you here last night? I don't recall.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it.
But I'm glad you're here tonight.
Someone
Papa
is
One says,
cutting
I've heard of
corners.
them. Derringers are actually popular for women still. They used to be called lady pistols. What you carrying that lady pistol for? They used to, but we have a few. Ironically, my dad always kept 2 Derringers, one in his truck, and another in his boot
Bulldozing,
while riding.
starting again.
A great snake gun. Yeah, it would be like, I would carry it as a backup to the backup shooty bang. So like the backup would be
Leland
like
Monroe,
a 38 snub
Man with
nose,
the grin.
and the primary
Looks like
would.
he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Well, for me personally, it would be a Colt 1911, and then we could have like that lady gun, you know, in an ankle holster, or you know,
Just can't be
on the
walking
wrist.
around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso
No, that,
from California Fire and Life.
in
I
Django
don't care if you're from
Unchained,
the Vatican. Buzz off.
there are
I'm
like wrist
investigating the accidental
shooty bangs
death of a
that
Lou
come out.
Buckwalter.
They're like
and
You
thick,
deaf?
and they come
Do
out.
I have
That's
to
kind of
beat
cool.
on you?
looks like you do.
Serena says, anybody notice in one of the missions in Red Dead 2 when John and Arthur come back from the cemetery to rescue Jack, one of the Brontes men blows
I came
kiss
see
to
the house
Dutch
where Lou
when he
Buckwalter
says,
died.
tell him thanks for everything. No,
Just about to offer to
no,
show
I
me
want to
the way.
see that, Serena.
Out the
Did you make a
gate,
short
three
out of
houses
it?
down
You
the
should.
left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy.
And Serena says,
There's
Brontes
nothing
men
And I'll poke around in the rubble.
blow a kiss when they
Fine.
leave
As long
with
as you're out
Jack.
of my sight.
Something to find or see in that game. Mama one says, I have one that shoots 4 shots, 32 ACP. How does that mean it has 4 barrels? Mama one. And Serena, yes, you should absolutely put it into a short. Miko says, I saw that too, Serena. Mama one says, make it a short, Serena, please. Yeah, see, Mama 1 asked, and she said, please. And you know, if Mama 1 asks, you have to respond. Miko says, I think it's a normal form of greeting for Italians. I do not think so. No, I think it has to do with the fact that Angelo Bronte is obsessed with young boys and taking baths and an all-male. There isn't a single female in his gang, and he dresses suspiciously well. So I don't know. I think it has more to do with that, but you know, 2 stacked on top of 2, Super Antonio. Yes, that's what I thought, because it's like it's a single shot. It opens like a shotgun, the one that Freddie Lounge has. You crack it open. Also, Mama 1, I recommend Hannibal. It's my new favorite TV show right now. I want to get it on Blu-ray so I can listen to the commentaries and, you know, all the extras. And I really like how this version of Mads Mikkelsen, how he dresses and acts. Completely different than Anthony Hopkins. A wonderful interpretation. Not to take anything away from Anthony Hopkins' Hannibal Lecter. He won an Oscar for it. But this one is it's more nuanced. Lumber from a film and I'm really enjoying it. It's available on Amazon Prime. And Serena says, yes, Miko, I'm Italian. That's what we do.
Son of a bitch.
And she says to Mama 1, yes, I will do a shorts, Mama. Serena says, it's awesome. Hey, Miko, seeing that, been playing for years. First time I saw that, blow a kiss, LOL. And Mama 1 says, thank you, Serena. And Serena says, you're welcome. Peter asks Starheart what her channel is, and I will shout out her channel. It is at Starhearts 5925. At Starhearts 5925. Mama 1 says the Derringer I own is 2 barrels stacked on the other 2. Yes, a 4-shot. I'd rather have, well, it's the backup to my backup. If I were like doing that, so so you know, at that point, it's one for the zombie and one for you. Serena says, just click on my name here on chat. You should be able to go to my channel. No, regrettably, Serena, you can only do that if you are a mod. All he'll be able to do if he clicks on your name is report you. So, Serena says, did you find it, Peter? Mama 1 says, will we be streaming at this time from now on? I think so, Mama 1. We seem to get more viewers. Free Room Fridays did phenomenally well for the channel. I think we're coming up on 200 views. I'm looking now. 220 with 19 likes. 10% on like. 10% on likes is pretty typical for this channel. But it makes me happy. Every like counts. Every view counts.
You son of a bitch.
Serena says, I was born in Florence. We came to Australia years ago. Firenze. I've been to Florence. It's beautiful there. Took forever to deal with this.
Oh, shit.
Serena says, I'm Aussie. I grew up here. I love it. She's from a land down under.
Come on, Jack.
Papa 1 says, never thought I would watch a man get beat up by a bulldozer. Yeah, it took forever to deal with this Joker. And I show you
Son of a
everything.
bitch.
You know, I'm not going to edit it out. Miko says, "Oh, I see. I never knew that."
Oh, shit.
Serena says, "Even if I was born in Florence, I love all Aussie things."
On, Jack.
Yeah, I was watching a playthrough of Batman Arkham Knights last night, and you know, it looks like a lot of fun tearing around Gotham. The free roam aspect, of course, is very interesting to me.
You son of a bitch.
You get to play as Catwoman. Somebody told me about that, and it's a really cute Catwoman. Catwoman I recognize from action figures. She's kind of, I wouldn't call her steampunky, but she's not like a movie Catwoman. She's her own thing. But you know, she has goggles. So yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. It's $14.99 on Amazon. It's cheap from either 2012, 2015. Looks great. It's a beautiful looking game. So I think you'll really enjoy it.
Shit.
Popwin says, "Australia is a beautiful country I wish to see one day. I don't know if I could be a kangaroo rancher, especially as they will drown you in water. After I was told that, I would rather keep my distance." And Serena says, "Peter, did you find it? Star Hearts Red Dead." Yeah, you can just search for Star Hearts / Red Dead, and she'll come up. Papa One says, "We all know Cole is going to issue police brutality to the suspect." Cole Phelps. He's in the private sector now. I guess we got to go to Keystone Film Studios. Sadie moved to her crate. I didn't know we were allowed to use the police telephone box.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Serena, Mama One says, "I'm loving the jacket, Super Antonio." My jacket? This is a Brioni. Italian company. Italian like Serena. The same designer that John Gotti, the Dapper Don, favored. And Papa One told me that. And yeah, I have to add Brioni to the list of, you know, I'm a very easy, you know, it's like I'm a standard size 40 reg, slim fit. So it's very easy for me to find clothes that fit. But the designers that I usually go for, that I look best in, are Hugo Boss, Calvin Klein, and Armani. But we're going to definitely have to add Brioni to that list. And this is just clothes that I look at and good off the rack. And then, you know, I don't count them really as designers, but H&M, Banana Republic, and J. Crew, I always look good in those clothes. But you know, they're a little conservative, and you know, especially J. Crew is kind of preppy. But you know, preppy, I'd rather be preppy than, you know, men's clothing has become, or men's style has become so casual and informal.
Got a job.
You know, you can wear PJs in public if you want.
Hey!
one of the latest Tesla vandalism keying videos was a gentleman, a very soft-looking gentleman,
Control your car.
keying a Cybertruck, but he was wearing Lilo and Stitch pajama bottoms in public. I don't know where he was putting the keys, but one, it's like, and I see, well, adults of both sexes wearing their PJs in public, partly because this is a residential neighborhood. It's like you treat the street like your living room. There's a Starbucks down the street, so they just wake up and go to the Starbucks, put on some shoes. But yeah, it's
What's
like,
your problem?
if you're gonna wear PJs and you're over 12,
Got a job.
I don't know, it's a strange choice. It's a lazy choice. That's part of it. Fashion, especially for men, has become lazy. No one's making an effort. I think I could see Superman or Spider-Man or, Marvel PJs, because that's kind of aspirational. Lilo and Stitch, I don't understand that.
The Keystone name printed on it.
And then I can't
Since 41.
I can't
Never quite made the transition to talkies.
say I
The
can't
Suburban
forbid
Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
men's pajamas. I can't
anything
like
about the
say that I
Suburban
would never wear them.
Redevelopment
There's a great
Nix.
scene in one of the early James
Mind if I
Bonds
take a look around?
where
I'm kind of
Sean Connery is
If someone was to leave a couple of bucks
there's
here,
a scene where he's
I'd
wearing
like to
his
wander down the
PJs, but
street,
they're
get a cup of
classic. They're like
Sir,
a
keep
light
the gate.
blue, and
No.
he's wearing the
The only guys
bottoms,
who go
the
in or out are some
pants,
delivery guys from
and
the Elysian Fields.
the woman
Working on a
he
housing
just
development over at
had
Wilton,
had
Santa Monica.
special
You'll have to hop in.
deluxe bath relations with, is wearing the top. Just a very sexy scene, where you get to see his beefy chest, his beefy hairy chest, and her long legs. And it's also a very subtle, elegant way to imply that they just had, fun, adult fun, without like showing it, which every TV show insists on doing now. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why they're doing that. It's because porn is so ubiquitous, and porn is everywhere, and they're trying to compete with that. They think just because it's so easy to access, even like on Twitter and Instagram, you might as well, it's like we have to do it as well. We have to put it in our shows, not understanding that because it's so easily accessible, that that has cheapened it. Cheapened what should be sacred is the wrong word, but intimate, something intimate and special. And they really should go the opposite direction and just start producing wholesome content, because people would pay for it. They don't realize that. It's like one of the, it's like nobody pays for bath lady stuff. And I don't know, it's corrupted our writers and directors and our media, I guess.
So this
Anyways,
is where their lumber comes
that's
from?
what I think about it. What is everyone else talking about? Papa One says, just don't get into cowboy hats. They can get expensive as well. No, I don't feel I look good in hats, Papa One. I really don't. And Serena says, Antonio, you should do driving crashing videos like I did a while back. I'm going to crash the Batmobile a lot, Star Hearts. That's going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And Mom One says, Cole Phelps is on the car insurance company's hate list. Even switching to Geico could not lower his premiums. Just wait till you see, just wait till we get behind the Batmobile. That's going to be fun.
It's one way to keep your costs down. Too
It's
bad
a
it
clue.
won't support a
Inferior
roof.
qualities, not for structural use.
Gotta be something
Hence
else
the name
around
of this case, House of
here.
Sticks.
What's left in the buildings?
We're using this inferior quality wood to make these houses that are an insurance write-off. I think there's a movie in here, as I recall. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Incidentally. Papa One says, I still wear classic PJs with a collar shirt. Just something I've always done. My dad always brought us those PJs when we were younger, and he always wore them. He loved having a pocket in the shirt for the soft pack of cigarettes. For his soft pack of cigarettes. Yeah, but you're not going to wear them out in public, Papa One. You probably don't wear them outside of the bedroom. That's how it should be.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Everyone, all the baddies are in this. Are in this video, or not video, in this film.
Doctor, District Attorney Don Sandler, and Police Chief Warren. Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company.
You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity.
I find that those of artistic temperament.
Is this a good time for you, Mama One? Is everyone in the chat happy with this time? Because I'm very happy with it.
But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection.
Note we got the black shirt tonight with a red pocket square. I could have added a red tie, but red and black, it's a very severe look, and it's not the kind of look I want to do. Might test.
Washington is receiving steady complaints. They clamor for public housing. God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds by the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. Freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.